So I'm getting a little more done on this drag car. I got the scoop tray done. I took the tray that came with the motor. It was a big box thing. I don't know if you've seen it in the other video with a filter in it and stuff. Oh, there's the, right there's what's left of it. But I cut that up. I got some 1/2-inch square tube and just welded a perimeter around just to raise this up, because the tray that was in here was too up too high in the scoop, so the scoop was sitting down too low, and it was kind of all full of holes and stuff where the guy had split dominators. I don't know if you can see, there's the old tray right there. You can see the split dominators with the it's got the holes for the needle line seats at an angle like that, so the holes were kind of all over the place in here. So I laid down some aluminum, the exact size of that tray. Used some panel bond, bonded it in there. I don't want rivets in there, because if a rivet vibrates loose or something, I didn't want a rivet getting into the carburetor. So I used panel bond, and then I used the weather strip that was on the old tray, just cut it to fit this. So now this tray here fits, seals up nice on this one around here, and then the scoop fastens with these stands here to the fasteners that are in the top of the scoop. I got to grind these rivets down a little bit. They're sticking up a little too high to get a nice good clamp on that Zeus fastener. So been working on that. I got that done. Tomorrow, Monday, picking up some hose ends. I want to put some straight ends on here to the regulator. Before, the regulator was mounted at the back because this thing was on a dragster, so I have to kind of change everything to the front. So I'm waiting for some fittings. I got to plug off the nitrous purge lines here and the nitrous lines, so I'm waiting for some caps, things like that, little things. Now the headers, I cut off the tube that was on there here, and I'm just going to put a little piece that comes up so that it fits the hole in the front end and the body. And today I was replacing the hood hinges on that door there. That was not a fun job. They were epoxied in there from the inside. The nuts were actually epoxied in there, so I had to heat up my socket with an extension, get a socket to go inside there, like inside the door, and then melt that epoxy out so that I could get a socket on it. The inner door panel was taken off, and then I had to get in there with the nut, or with the socket, to get that hinge out of there. But now the door closes like it should. It's just like perfect. So yeah, I don't know if I should paint those or just leave them that billet color. The other side is painted. So I don't know, maybe I'll just splash some paint on there yet, just to make them look the same. But yeah, and I've been kind of playing with my LS stuff. This is the Valley tray, and I got some coil relocation brackets, and I thought I would relocate the coil underneath the tunnel ram. The tunnel ram will sit on top of this, so it'll be kind of hidden under there, but I haven't got the manifold here because it's out for polishing, so I don't know if these are going to fit. I'm hoping they'll fit there, because I want to hide the wires under there. So I'm kind of working with that. I got the I don't know if I showed you this in the last video, but the oil tank bracket's done. I charged up the battery and tested all the power and everything's working, but I don't have the right cord to plug in the data logger to my laptop, so I got to get a cord for that. And it'll actually use the same cord for the MSD box. So yeah, just waiting for some fittings. Should be here tomorrow, and then next week hopefully I'll be able to fire this thing up. I got a accumulator coming for the dry sump. some lines and fittings and just stuff to get things ready. But yeah, this turned out not too bad. She's a little loose there. Put some weather strip adhesive in there, get that sealed up. But yeah, that's all I got for now.